The story begins with a sonogram of twin babies. Everything seems normal, but suddenly one of the babies becomes aggressive, and it turns into a nightmare. We then move to the present and are introduced to Maria. We see her getting ready for high school in front of a mirror. Maria is 17 years old and lives a pretty normal life. Although she goes to school and has parents, her life is far from perfect. Her life feels very cold and lonely. Maria comes downstairs for breakfast, and her family eats in silence. Nobody talks, and the atmosphere is very tense. Maria then leaves home to go to school. As soon as she steps outside, she lights a cigarette and meets another female student. This student is very rude to Maria, but she is already used to it.
Good morning. Cute.
At school, Maria is basically an outcast, and nobody really cares about her. When Maria gets on the school bus, the students immediately start bullying her. They do not want to spend time with her and are cruel to her for no reason. She actually has one friend, or at least someone close to a friend. Maria often spends time with a girl named Lily. Lily is cold toward Maria and mostly just uses her. Maria often spends time alone at school. She puts on her headphones and listens to music. She is also very jealous of Lily. Lily is popular in school and she has a boyfriend named Sean. Maria secretly has a crush on him. She struggles watching Lily being affectionate with Sean and feels very jealous. When Maria goes back home, she has to sit through another uncomfortable dinner with her parents. She stays very quiet and reserved because she does not feel comfortable around them. Her father, Dan, is distant and spends most of his time focused on work. He is a plastic surgeon and is very strict about everything. He expects perfection, which puts a lot of pressure on Maria. Her mother, Amy, is mentally unstable. She constantly has nightmares and also struggles with depression. Another important detail is that Dan is always cheating on his wife. Even though everyone knows about it, Amy pretends nothing is happening. Overall, it is a very unstable household. During dinner, Maria listens to her mother talk about friends and future plans. Amy wants to help her daughter and tries to set her up with a boy. She believes Maria needs friends, especially since prom is coming soon and she needs a date. Maria hates the idea and tells her mother to stop.
No, just don't.
Dan joins the conversation and Maria starts to feel trapped and isolated. Eventually, she cannot control her anger anymore. She snaps at her mother and leaves the dinner table. Dan is worried about Maria, but not because he cares about her feelings. He sees her as an embarrassment. He talks about how she has no friends, no social life, and no future.
She has no social life. She has no confidence. As far as I'm aware, she's never even had a conversation with a boy. She doesn't touch her food. She weighs less than she did 2 years ago. Wake up, Amy.
Maria overhears everything and becomes even more upset. She goes to her room and looks at herself in the mirror. Soon, she notices something hidden in the frame. To her surprise, she finds an old sonogram showing twins. Maria does not know what to think about it, so she ignores it. Later, she goes to the bathroom to spend some time alone. After taking a shower, she gets a terrifying surprise when her reflection moves by itself. She becomes frightened and falls to the floor. Maria hides behind the toilet before slowly checking the mirror again. Her reflection is really moving on its own. Maria becomes terrified and wonders if she is imagining things. She wipes the mirror and sees her reflection smiling back at her, completely scared. She runs out of the bathroom. The next morning, Maria is still upset and wants advice from her parents. She goes downstairs and tries to speak with her father while her mother makes breakfast. Before Maria can even explain herself, Dan interrupts her. He ignores her problems and only talks about her appearance.
Get any sleep?
Well, last night.
Terrible. You sure you want to go to school looking like that? Why don't you do yourself a favor? Hop upstairs, put some makeup on.
Maria feels hurt because her father does not care about her feelings at all. She goes upstairs to brush her hair and apply makeup. We see that her reflection is slightly out of sync, almost as if it is moving on its own. Maria notices nothing strange and heads to school like usual. Mark, the main bully who loves tormenting Maria, is waiting near the school bus. He has a creepy smile on his face, and Maria is clearly afraid of him. Suddenly, Lily arrives in a brand new car and offers Maria a ride. Lily enjoys showing off her things to Maria, and they pick up Sean on the way. Maria has to sit in the back seat and watch their relationship. At school, Maria spends time with Sean and Lily, but soon they run into Mark. He pushes Maria to the ground and laughs at her in front of everyone. Sean steps in to defend her, and he gets into an argument with Mark. Maria notices Sean protecting her and likes it after school. Maria returns home feeling sad again. She starts hearing a voice and becomes scared, but she follows the sound. Soon, she enters the bathroom and sees her reflection standing in front of the mirror. This time, the reflection speaks to her. Maria is terrified. The reflection introduces herself as Aram. She looks exactly like Maria, but has a completely different personality. Aram explains that she has always been with Maria and exists in every reflection wherever she goes. Maria has many questions about where Aram came from, but Aram refuses to answer them. Instead, she asks Maria what she wants because she believes she can make her happy.
What do you want from me?
I can take your sadness away. I'm here for you. I know you.
Aram is confident, seductive, and cruel everything. Maria is not. She promises to help Maria and get revenge. Whenever someone hurts her, Maria tells Aram that she is beautiful, but Aram replies,
We are beautiful.
showing that she enjoys talking to Maria. The next day, Maria acts very differently. At breakfast, her parents immediately notice that she seems more positive and confident. Her father compliments her appearance and says he is proud of her. Maria then announces that she plans to attend the winter prom dance. Her parents are very happy to hear this, and Maria decides to try harder to socialize. At school, Maria talks with Lily and Sean. She asks Lily to teach her ice skating. Both Sean and Lily are surprised by how much she has changed. Maria is still jealous of their relationship, and Aram notices this. Maria later spends time with her father. She visits his clinic and watches him work. She also notices one of his lovers in the office. Afterward, Maria and Dan go to watch a movie together. Their relationship is still very awkward, but Maria wants to improve it. After the movie, they run into Mark and his friends. Mark pretends that he and Maria are close friends. Dan feels embarrassed by Maria, making the situation even more awkward while driving home. Dan tells Maria that he wants to give her a special birthday gift soon. That night, Maria talks to Aram again. The next day, Maria receives terrible news. Dan's birthday gift is plastic surgery so she can look better. Maria is heartbroken and runs away. After that, she spends even more time talking with Aram. Aram becomes furious at everyone and wants to protect Maria at all costs. Talking with Aram makes Maria feel safer and more confident, but it also makes her mentally unstable. Soon, Amy notices that something is wrong with her daughter.
Well, you know you're supposed to knock. Who are you talking to?
Dan refuses to deal with it and tells Amy to ignore it. At school, Lily and Maria go ice skating together. Maria is not very good and soon falls down. Lily cruelly laughs at her and leaves her alone on the ice. Aram becomes even angrier at the people around Maria. She keeps telling Maria that she is special and deserves love. Then the worst thing happens during the prom dance. Maria is attacked and assaulted by Mark. She feels completely broken, terrified, and alone. Once again, she runs to the bathroom to speak with Aram. This time, Maria touches the mirror and switches places with Aram. Maria becomes trapped inside the mirror while Aram takes control of her body. At the same time, Amy has a terrible nightmare about giving birth. Now that Aram is in control, things become strange at school. Aram is confident and seductive. When Mark tries to bully her again, Aram fights back and scares him.
You're not laughing. Am I not funny anymore? Or is that because you get a hard on every time you see me?
Aram also tries to help Amy by making her meet one of Dan's lovers. This is all part of Aram's plan to make Amy angry at Dan. Maria hates what Aram is doing to their parents and begs her to stop. Aram insists that everyone must be punished for hurting Maria. Aram decides to get revenge on Mark. She sets a trap for him and breaks his leg. Soon after, Aram teaches herself ice skating and practices with Lily. This time, Aram embarrasses Lily and causes her to fall. Lily hits her head so hard that she dies. That night, Maria becomes furious and panicked. She desperately wants to switch back with Aram because her actions are becoming horrifying. But Aram refuses and continues with her plan. A few days later, Aram and Sean start partying together. Aram has completely changed. She drinks, smokes, and spends time with Sean at a motel. Soon Sean receives a phone call from the police. They want both him and Maria to come to the station. Aram refuses to go, and Sean tries to force her during the struggle. She accidentally hits him over the head with a bottle. Sean dies from the injury. Aram never meant for this to happen, and both she and Maria are devastated. Amy continues having nightmares about giving birth. Then it is finally revealed that Maria actually had a twin. When the twin was born, Dan killed it because it was deformed. Amy was heartbroken and never recovered from it. Aram goes to confront Dan at his office. She demands answers and asks him if he would still love her if she looked ugly or deformed. At first, he cannot answer, but eventually he admits that he could never accept a deformed child. Furious, Aram kills him as well. She believes she has finally taken revenge. After the murder, Aram can no longer see Maria in the mirror. She returns home to Amy. It now seems that Maria and Aram share the same body. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and see you in the next video.